Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, bet. I'm finna share this live. Let me go on Instagram real quick. Make sure get some people to join. What's good, everybody? We're officially live on YouTube. Make sure you join the live stream on my YouTube channel. The link to my channel is in the bio of my Instagram page, or you can just type in my name on YouTube and you'll get there. But we're live. Everybody, we're officially. All right, bet. I'm gonna give some people a chance to join. What's good, Edison? What's good? I'm still getting used to the YouTube live, so let's see if we can get some people in here. But if you have any questions, you can drop them down below. I'm gonna just start answering. I'm gonna start going through these questions right here. Let's see. What up? Let's see. All right, Ben, let me pull up the questions that you guys DM me last night. No, let me see. I got them all scattered throughout here. Currently we got 3 people in the live so far. Let me scroll all the way down. I don't know if you guys can see these. You see these questions right here? So we're gonna answer all of these right here. All these questions right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with the first one. Should I start? Should I wait for more people to join? I'm gonna start at like the 3-minute mark. So we're at like 1 minute 48 seconds. What's good? So I'm gonna start answering these questions at like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. We'll see how many people join. But if you guys have any questions right now, any of you guys that have already joined, if you guys have any questions, you can just drop them down below and I'll get to those. Right now I'm in the office, as you can see here. I wish YouTube would let you go live with your phone, but apparently you can't, or maybe I'm mistaken. But hey, let me know in the comments if the audio is good. Can you guys hear me? Or is it low? I don't know if it's low or is it good. Let me know. Loud and clear. All right, bet for sure. All right, so we got 7 people in here right now. Let me give it like another minute. Let's see. Posting on Twitter right now. But we got 8 people in here. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about e-commerce, Amazon, Shopify, flipping cars, I know I've been getting some questions about that. You can just drop them in the comments. If not, I got a lot of questions right here that I can go over. I guess I can start. Yeah, I guess I can start now. So the first question that I got was, I don't know if you can see this. First question was from Ramirez Brian. I don't know if y'all can read that, but it says, how do I get a resale license that you mentioned in the course, and best way to get it? So if you guys that are watching don't know what a reseller's license is, or a reseller's permit, or a sales tax certificate, it's called a bunch of things. It just depends where you live. So in Georgia, it's a reseller's license. And basically what this allows you to do is it allows you to buy goods or products at it allows you to buy goods and resell them without having to pay any taxes on the goods that you buy, as long as you're buying them with the intent to resell. So this is good because, for example, let's say there's a listing, there's a webcam on Amazon that's doing very good. You know, it's getting like 1,000 plus orders a month, and I want to become a seller on that listing. If I find a supplier or I come in contact with the brand that makes those webcams, if I have a reseller's license, and by the way, most of these distributors and suppliers and brands, they won't work with you unless you have this license, like the serious ones. But what this license, the way it benefits you is, if I buy a $30,000 worth of webcams, I don't have to pay the sales tax on that. it's just 30K flat. And then, I just resell them on Amazon or wherever it is that I want to resell them on. So that's the answer to the first question. When drop shipping after you get a sale, how would you go about fulfilling that order? So the best way to go about that is Oberlo or Source in a Box. You need like an order fulfillment app that automates that process for you. So I recommend Oberlo, or if you're in my course, you know about Source in a Box. I also have a YouTube video called use this instead of AliExpress, and it talks about Source in a Box. How much money do you recommend having before starting Amazon or Shopify? Okay, I also have a video on this. It's called Amazon versus Shopify versus Etsy. And I talk about how much capital you need for each one. But for Amazon, I recommend you have at least $1,000 saved up. And I say this because when you sell on Amazon, it's not like Shopify where you're drop shipping. It's not like you're selling something and then using the money you got from that sale to then go and purchase it and ship it, which is what drop shipping is. On Amazon, you actually need to buy the product in bulk first before you can go out and sell it. So that's why you need $1,000 liquid at least to make a couple purchase orders, a couple bulk orders, and start making money with that. When you're doing Shopify drop shipping, I recommend at least $500. I started with less. But really, all that money is going into marketing. So like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Snapchat ads, whatever it is, whatever avenue you decide to pursue, the money's going to go there. So that's all you need money for, because as you make the sales, you just use that order money, that revenue, to pay off the ads and fulfill the orders. Ship it out to your customers. So that's the answer to that question right there. We got 10 people on the live right now. If you guys have been getting value so far, leave me a comment. Let me know what's up. If you guys have any questions, feel free to interrupt me with your own questions. But if not, I'm just keep going through this list. So this person says, Shopify dropshipping still the move? Yes. I just got off a workshop call with one of my students, and he said he was showing me a product that he had ran into. And I was helping him validate whether or not this product is actually indeed a winning product, and if he should pursue and test this product, right? And I was, going through whatever, all the things that I go through to see if a product is credible or not. And it is. And we found a top competitor that is actually doing 1,000+ orders a month with that same product on Amazon. So I showed him how you can beat that competitor and how you can drop ship it on Shopify. So Shopify drop shipping is definitely still the move. It gets a bad, some people don't like it because you see a lot of people say that it's saturated or that you can't do it anymore. You guys got to understand that in 2017, when I got into the drop shipping scene, people were saying it was saturated back then, 3 years ago. And if I would have listened to them, I would never be where I'm at today. I would have never created those stores and made that money. So block out the noise, guys. It's not saturated. If you're good at marketing, if you find a good product, you will make money. There's no such thing as saturation in that type of market. So let's see. Does Facebook ads in the Ecom degree course work also for local businesses? So with the knowledge you get from Ecom degree, yes, you can run ads for local businesses, but it does change a little bit. Like, for example, it really just depends on the goal of the local business, because I used to run ads for local businesses. I used to literally show them my Shopify results and be like, look, if I can do this on a little brand like mine, I can help you scale your business. And I used to get local businesses paying me $1,000 to $5,000 a month just for running ads for them. And it does change a little bit because the goal of a local business might not be conversions like it is for your Shopify store. It might be, brand awareness or traffic to a video or traffic to a particular offer. They might not be selling something online. They might just want more foot traffic in their store or whatever it is. What are the things I can do while I'm waiting on my LLCs to go through? So what you can be doing while you're waiting for your LLC, and I'm assuming you're talking about, selling on Amazon, is you can start, making a Google sheet of suppliers that you're going to contact once you get your LLC, once you get your reseller's permit, a list of brands that you might want to contact to open up wholesale accounts with them. And you can also go on Amazon, go through the best sellers, go through the movers and shakers. If you don't know what the movers and shakers are, it's a section of Amazon of all the products that have gone up significantly in their rank within the last 24 hours. Look at those products, write them down, write down who the manufacturers are, the suppliers, and those might be people that you might want to contact once you do get your LLC. You can use junglescout.com/estimator and see exactly how many orders and sales they're getting a month from those listings. So, just do your research while you're waiting on that stuff to go through. Is FBM still a good option when I live in Hawaii with not so quick shipping times? If you live in Hawaii, I don't know about the shipping times in Hawaii, but FBM might not be a good option for you if shipping's a problem. But you can always go the FBA route. Why not go the FBA route? It's less work, less hassle. And it's not like you have to place an order of 1,000 units. If you don't have the capital to do something like that, you can start out with a smaller order. So I would go the FBA route if I was in your case. So let me go to the next question. When first getting into e-commerce, would you recommend Shopify or Amazon? For beginners, if you have less money and you're a beginner, I recommend Shopify, simply because I feel like it is easier to make money drop shipping with less capital. And again, you don't need that much capital because you're just recycling the funds that you're making. That's why drop shipping is such a popular business model. And people will say it's saturated because a lot of people know about it, but not a lot of people are actually good at doing it or are good at running a business. But I recommend Shopify dropshipping for beginners. Once you get some experience, you can move on to Amazon. Or if you have more money to start out with, then you can just start with Amazon. Can I benefit from your course? I live in Nigeria. When it comes to dropshipping and selling on Amazon, you can do this from anywhere in the world. I have a student that lives in Canada, but he sells to the US marketplace. I have a student that lives in Germany and he sells in the German marketplace. He sells just to Germany and he makes good money. I have students from all around the world. I have students in Ghana, or I have a student in Ghana that is making money drop shipping. So I believe you can do this from anywhere in the world. You have complete location freedom when it comes to things like this. Say you do the Amazon route. What if the product you purchase sits in their warehouse too long? So if you go the Amazon route and you use all the tools and resources and you go about the research, like I show you how to do it, there should be no reason that your product doesn't move. But let's say, I'm not going to say I guarantee you that your product is going to sell using my strategy. Let's say it doesn't, right? Worst case scenario, it doesn't. You can always liquidate that inventory, meaning you can sell it to a liquidation company and they'll buy it from you. They might not buy it from you for what you paid for it, but you'll at least make some of your investment back. You won't lose all your money. All right, let's see. Next question. How long after we sign up can we start making money? All right, I love this question because I get this question all the time. So again, this man said, how long after we sign up can we start making money? And he's referring to my program, right? So guys, this all depends on you. I have 700 plus people in ecom degree, and I have over 400 plus people in the Amazon course, the mini one. There's only, I would say, like 10 to 15 6-figure, 7-figure earners in the program. And then there's probably like 100 to 200 people that have made money. Not everyone has made money, but everyone has watched the same information. Everyone has got the same coaching. Why is that? That if that happens, that means it's not the information that's going to take you to the promised land. You have to put in the work too. There's a difference between the work that these 6 to 7-figure students have put in than the ones that have made no money have put in. So you need to go to work ethic. You need to want this. You need to have a strong why. I'm not going to want, you to be successful more than you want to be successful yourself. You got to actually want that. So, it's different. I have students that make money the same day. They literally watch the whole course in one day, run an ad that same day, and they make money. I have some students that it takes them 3 months for them to start making money, but then it clicks and now they're making serious money. I have some students that never make a dime. It just depends. Please talk about how to find influencers and micro influencers on Instagram. Okay, this is a good question. So when you're on Instagram, if you want to find micro influencers, what I suggest is first go on TikTok. A lot of those people on TikTok that have popular videos and stuff, they're not big on Instagram. They might have 100K on TikTok, but they'll have like 10K on Instagram. And I consider anything under 50K to be like a micro influencer. So you can go that route. You can go to a lot of these like Barstool like pages. Barstool, if you don't know what that is, it's a company that Dave Portnoy runs. And you can go to like Barstool, Alabama, or like Barstool different colleges, and they post a lot of like popular people that go to the colleges, but they're not like super popular. Like they don't have like 100K followers or nothing, but they'll have like 10K, 15K, things like that. And really, once you find one micro influencer, if you hit the follow button and then you hit the triangle next to the follow button, it's going to show you similar accounts. So really, you only have to find one micro influencer, and then Instagram and Facebook, they do all the work for you. They're going to show you similar pages. So now you have all these other accounts that have similar followings and are in the same niche. But the best influencers, and I'm telling you this from experience, from running this business right here, Wake. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, Wake. So like we've contacted like fitness influencers with like 30K, 40K. We'll contact like girls in different sororities with like 10K, 15K. Some of them even have less than 10K, like 7K, 8K. And those people, they don't charge a lot of money because they don't really consider themselves an influencer like that. So you can pay them like $10, $20. Someone's calling me. You can pay them like $10, $20, and you can get your brand out there. That's honestly the best strategy. If you want to get your brand out there, go on Instagram today and contact as many micro influencers as you can, DM them and offer them free product in exchange for a story post or like a feed post. Some of them will bite, some of them they only want your product and they'll post it for free. Some of them might message you back and be like, I charge this for a post or whatever. And then you can negotiate. You can always negotiate. Never go with the price they say, bro. Like you can ask my boys, like people will message me, like I'll message them and they'll be like, yeah, my rate's 100 a post. I'll reply and I'll be like, I'll pay you 30. And more than half the time, they're going to be like, all right, bet. Like never go, always negotiate. Everything's negotiable. So that's my strategy with that. Let me see. What's the best way to brand a fitness store? Best way to brand a fitness store is exactly what I just said. Contact micro influencers. Find like 30 fitness micro influencers, girls and guys. Contact them on Instagram. Offer them free product. Get them to spread your brand, okay? Give them all like the same shirt with your logo on it, the same logo, and make them all wear that shirt. Make them all post it on their story or their feed. It's going to make your brand look way bigger. It's going to give it a lot more credibility. And then you can use those pictures as ads. You can run ads with those pictures, or you can use those pictures on your website. It's going to make your brand a lot more legit. Shopify or Amazon, and why? Me, I prefer Amazon because it's a lot less work. You don't have to put in, you don't have to run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, any of that. And I also prefer Amazon because I've been doing Shopify for 3 years. So Amazon is just like, some new. It is more fun to me. But if you're a beginner, I still recommend Shopify. Not e-com, but where did you learn to flip cars? Okay, so for you guys that don't know, my dad actually used to own a dealership. Now, my dad's an immigrant from Nicaragua. He came here when he was 18. He had no money. He started as a sales rep at a car dealership. He worked his way up. he got cool with the owner, and then they went in on a dealership together, and he was running it here in Atlanta. They used to have like 50 to 100 cars on the lot. I think they were doing like close to like 50K a month, 30 to 50K a month. So my dad has extreme knowledge in that business. Then one day they took out like a huge loan, because when you go to the auction and you buy cars, let's say you go to the auction and you buy 5 cars. Once you buy a certain amount of cars, they'll give you a line of credit. They'll start you off with like 50K, then 100K, then 200, whatever. My dad had like a $500,000 line of credit with the auction. And it got to the point where like they spent so much money and their expenses were really high and the cars weren't moving like they used to be, that he just got in extreme debt and he lost the dealership. He lost everything. Like he went broke. And I've been helping him rebuild. So that's why I've been flipping cars and stuff like that. But my dad is the brains behind that. He fucked up with his business, but he's gonna build that shit right back up. So that's how I know about cars and stuff. So that's actually been going good. If you look at this whiteboard behind me right here, I need to get a way bigger whiteboard, but those are all the cars that we actually have. If I wasn't on my laptop, I'd walk over there and show you. But we have around like $50,000 worth of inventory in cars. And if we sell all of them, we'll make like 25 grand to 30 grand profit. We'll see. But I sold the GMC Sierra 2012 for like 13K yesterday. And on that whiteboard, it's actually the last car. We bought it for 10K. Then we put like 500 into it. I forget for what. So we made like 2,500 on that car, which is pretty good because we try to make at least 1,000 on each car. This person says, are running ads for brand awareness worth it? Personally, I don't think so. I'd rather just go with influencers and have them spread my brand, because then you get brand awareness plus content. And I've never really run brand awareness ads on Facebook, so I don't really think so. I'd rather just run for sales, conversions, or you can do PPE. That's post for engagement. That'll get your video or your image a lot of comments, a lot of likes. But if you're going for brand awareness and making your brand look bigger, getting it in front of a lot of eyes, I would go for like influencer marketing. And then once you have that influencer marketing content, once you have like influencers that people know wearing your shit, or like with stuff that concerns your business, then you can run that as an ad. You can run a familiar face plus your business as an ad, and it will do well. Different types of retargeting ads. So retargeting ads will make you a lot of money. I always recommend, if you're running an ad, if you're trying to sell a product and you're running an ad, after like 2 weeks or after a month, if you're getting enough visitors, run a retargeting ad to everyone that didn't buy from you with a discount code. Don't just run a retargeting ad with the same product, same offer, because obviously something happened or something didn't click with them, or your offer wasn't worth it for them to buy it the first time they saw your ad. So run a retargeting ad with a discount this time, and maybe have it say like today only, or something that's, a little urgency in there. And I promise you they'll convert if you have a good product, a good ad creative, etc. You can also, what I like doing is like, maybe if you have a video as your main creative, you can retarget with a picture. Or if you have a picture as your main creative, you can retarget with a video, like a video review of your product. That always seems to work. Drop some car flipping sauce. Just tuned in. What's up? Yeah, I've been dropping some car flipping sauce, bro. You tuned in late. Let's see. But what I was talking about was how my dad used to own a dealership. He came here when he was 18 from Nicaragua. He ran that shit up, and then he lost it all. So I'm helping him rebuild it. But yeah, when it comes to cars, I don't really buy cars in Georgia. If you don't know about Georgia car laws, like Georgia, if you buy a car here, when you go to register it, they make you pay taxes on the value of the car. So if you buy a car for 5K, you're not going to pay taxes on that 5K. They're going to go on like Kelley Blue Book. And if Kelley Blue Book says that car is worth 20K, you're going to pay taxes on that 20. I buy cars in Ohio. So me personally, I found better deals up north when it comes to buying cars. So, and also in Ohio, like when you buy a car and you go up to register the vehicle to get like the plate, they don't use the valuation. They don't use Kelly Blue Book to tax you. They literally ask you how much you bought it for. And you could straight up just lie and say you bought it for $500 and they'll tax you for that amount. I mean, you don't want to just straight up lie like that, but I'm just saying there's a little finesse in there. You'll pay less in taxes. And plus, I just find better deals up north when it comes to cars. I buy cars in Georgia sometimes. The auctions right now, because of COVID, they've been dry. So I actually get better deals than the auction when I buy privately from, from people like up north. And sometimes I'll actually send my cars to the Georgia auction, and dealerships will buy my cars from me because I'm providing them better deals than what the auction is providing them right now. So I've started to build up my name at the auction, because when you're at the auction, if you've never been, what they do is like they'll say whose car it is. So like, for example, Enterprise, right? Enterprise is a rental car company. They have their own like line at the auction. So whenever a car comes out, like let's say a Honda Accord, they're showing a Honda Accord at the auction. They'll be like, okay, Enterprise, 2012 Honda Accord. Like they'll say who owns that car before they say the car's name and like how much it's worth and how much it's going for. So like they've been saying my business name every time they show one of my cars, and I've been building up my business name because every car I send to the auction is a fucking deal. So people know I got the deals now. It's kind of like if you know about wholesale real estate, wholesaling, whatever. If you're a good wholesaling company, these investors, these cash buyers, whenever you send them an email, they're opening that shit and they're eager to buy from you because they know you got the deals. Same thing with the auction. You can easily get a good reputation at the auction if you have the best deals, and you can easily fuck up your name if you're sending out cars that are, way overpriced and stuff like that. So, that's just some car sauce if you ever get into like the sending cars to auctions and stuff like that. But this person said when to start running LLAs. So in my opinion, I start when you get like 500 events of a certain metric. And by that I mean like you shouldn't be running LLAs unless you have like 500 add to carts. I used to say 250, but that's just because I wasn't patient at all. I think 500 is a better number. Once you have 500 add to carts, run LLAs for add to carts. Once you have 500 checkouts, run LLAs for for those 500 checkouts. Once you have 500 purchases, then run those LLAs for purchases, and do them in order too. I remember I used to mentor people, and they would run their add to cart and their checkout and their purchase LLAs all at the same time. What I recommend is you do it in order. So run all 10 of your add to cart LLAs, 1 to 2%, 2 to 3%, 3 to 4%. Run all 10 of those for like a week or a couple of days. And then once you cut the bad ones and you leave the good ones in, or you leave the good ones running, then go and run all 10 of your checkout ones if you're at that point to where you can run them, and then so forth, So that's what I recommend. And this might sound like gibberish to you if you don't know anything about like lookalike audiences and Facebook ads and stuff like that. So what I recommend you do is you can go to my YouTube channel. I have a video called Low Budget Testing Strategy. It's 30 minutes long, but it'll take you from like a beginner to like at least an intermediate level when it comes to Facebook ads. So definitely watch that. What's good, Josh? So how long I've been on? I've been on here for like 30 minutes. So far, that's all the questions. If you guys have any extra questions, you can drop them down below. But I'm pretty sure I've answered all of them. And if you joined late, it's straight. This is why I like that office, though. Appreciate it. Yeah, if I had my phone, I'd show you guys around. But you can only go live on YouTube on your laptop, which is ass. But like, I got all the books back here. This is what I'm reading right now. It's called The Less I Do, The More I Make, Automate or Die. It's by Ron LeGrand. He's actually a real estate legend. So he wrote this book too. If you want to get into real estate, I recommend you get this book right here. Fast Cash with Quick Turn Real Estate by the same dude, Ron LeGrand. And it literally has every method on how to make money with real estate, like wholesaling, fix and flips, tax liens, all that good stuff. It's right here. When it comes to, for all my people watching, when it comes to like marketing and sales and all that type of stuff, I recommend this book right here. Blue Ocean Strategy. This shit right here is slick, a little boring, but if you want to get good at marketing, this is the book you need to read. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be up there on the 11th. You got to pull up. Hey, for sure, bro. Hit me up. I'll pull up on you. The 11th, that's like in a week. Yeah, I'm down. Grant Cardone's How to Invest in Real Estate has saws, shows examples of properties with breakdowns. Yeah, Grant Cardone, that's a beast. He has a lot of controversy around his name right now, but he's still like a sales god, real estate beast. But yeah, all of you guys that joined late, I'm going to leave this live up. That's why I like going live on YouTube. I'm probably going to start doing this more because once I'm done with the live, I can actually post it as a YouTube video. So it's like a win-win. It's like I go live, I get to engage with y'all, talk to y'all, and then boom, it's also content for me. It stays on my YouTube channel. So unlike Instagram lives that go away. But actually, I think you can post Instagram lives now, which is cool. But I'm trying to post on YouTube more. But I appreciate all you guys for joining in. If you missed the live, you're gonna be able to watch it, like I said. But I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm about to record some more YouTube videos for y'all. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, appreciate y'all for joining. Peace.